This is day 44 of Fortitude through Stoicism. And I was just reflecting because today's hits home. Again, following the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday as part of my 365-day journey of implementing an ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of a modern masculine man. And this month in February is all about passions and emotions. And today's pleasure can become punishment. And it's kind of widely known that I am in that, the kink community. So pleasure can become punishment is, a little play on words. However, here what we're talking about is the indulgence. And so let's jump into the quote by Epictetus, however you want to say it. I like epic. We've talked about this. So today's quote: whenever you get an impression of some pleasure, as with any impression, guard yourself from being carried away by it. Let it await your action. Give yourself a pause. After that, bring to mind both times. First, when you enjoyed the pleasure, and later when you regretted it and hate yourself. Then compare to those the joy and satisfaction you'd enjoy and feel from abstaining altogether. However, if a seemingly appropriate time arises to act on it, don't be overcome by its comfort, pleasantness, and allure. But against all of this, how much better the consciousness of conquering it. So, as you know, if you've been listening to any of these videos, I fast on Friday. And again, that's a really lengthy quote. I'm not going to go into it again. But I'm going to reflect on exactly how recently I've been reflecting on this. So I fast on Fridays as part of my Stoic journey. And as part of my nutrition plan, my trainer gives me a little bit of grace when I'm coming off of my refeed. So a couple bagels, the extra carbs. And I realized that I've been enjoying that indulgence, and it's been carried away a little bit, right? So then I sneak a cookie here, a cookie there. Again, so that indulgence, that pleasure arising from the punishment, if you will, the purposeful and voluntary punishment, suffering of the fast, but then overindulging on the refeed, the pleasure defeats the purpose. So, matter of fact, in my journal, I was reflecting on this, that I need to exercise more self-control coming out of my fast during my refeed. I cannot overindulge because I do regret it. I do feel terrible. Not only because I didn't adhere to my disciplines, but because my body's like, what the F did you just put in me? What are you doing right now? Like, when you get to a level in your life that you're doing the things, right? You're exercising, you're moving your body, you're hydrating, you're getting your salt in, you're getting your magnesium in, you're doing all the things, and then you put poison in your body, you reject it. And then you regret it. And I don't want to use the word hate, but you're not very happy with yourself the next day, or the day after, or the day after, as the bloat and the puffiness and the lethargy carries on. So again, this is much like any indulgence in our life. Too much pleasure is a bad thing. This is where balance comes in. But this is also where self-discipline and control come in. So what this looks like in most people's lives who are, on a fitness journey, they have cheat days. Like me, it's the refeed. So you got to ask yourself, are you overindulging on that cheat day? For me, the refeed, coming off a fast? And the answer for me, when I really am truthful to myself and reflect, the answer is yes. So this week, I need to exercise more control. And that way I can be in balance, right? I can be I can feel my best, honestly, and therefore I can actually put my energy into things that really matter instead of feeling terrible. So again, guys, today I'm staying right on script. Pleasure can be a punishment. Really, if it feels too good, we can't overindulge. And this happens even with the digital media and the TikToks and anything that gives us that emotional release. And yes, scrolling through TikTok is an emotional release. It's dopamine. It's a drug. Okay? Just like a lot of the other things we do. So you can replace that with happy stuff. Put on some music, dance around the house. Let your mind be present. And most importantly, be focused on your own life. Unless it's not worth living. And then that's a completely different conversation. So on that, guys, today I'm going to advise you to exercise temperance with the pleasure. And I do believe today is Valentine's Day or somewhere around here. I don't know what day it is, but I believe it's around here somewhere. So this is particularly important around Valentine's Day. Watch the chocolates, watch the overindulgence with the Galentine's dinners with all of your ladies, and the wine and the chocolates and the overindulgence with the dinners, right? Stay the course, exercise discipline. You'll love yourself even more for it. And have an awesome day.